Hey guys, it's Cimorelli. Welcome to my second channel. You probably know me from my main channel, Cimorelli, the band I'm in with my sisters. On this channel, I talk about my personal life and especially like pregnancy and motherhood, and that's what today is. Today is a pregnancy video about how I've been staying fit this pregnancy. And let me tell you, it is an accomplishment because last time this did not happen. So let's jump into the video. I had one big goal this time, and that was, as far as fitness goes, to stay strong, maintain my strength was one of the biggest things. Strong, fit, mobile, blah, blah, blah. That was because last time this did not happen. I learned the hard way. I could not, for the life of me, get the motivation to exercise last time. I would go on walks and that was it. I remember like a couple times I did like a pregnancy yoga video and I was like, I can't do this. So I thought everything was fine, right? No. By the end of pregnancy into postpartum, after I gave birth, I was like, this is horrible. I feel so weak and I deeply regret not maintaining my strength the entire pregnancy. So going into this pregnancy, I was like, I am absolutely not doing that again. I'm making this big goal for myself, because it is a big goal to accomplish, like actually exercising, like strengthening, maintaining your strength during pregnancy when you're exhausted and you're carrying this giant baby. Well, I don't know if she's giant. It's a big deal. So I'm happy to tell you guys that I'm almost at the end of my pregnancy. I only have, well, 6 weeks from now-ish is when I gave birth to Barrett. Insane. But yeah, I only have like 6 to 10 weeks left. I don't know. And I'm accomplishing my goal. It's crazy. So I'm going to tell you guys how I actually accomplished it. And that was because of Copilot, who is sponsoring this video. So I'll be explaining everything about Copilot. Copilot is like the system that I use for working out, and I have been using for almost a year. I think I started in August of last year and I'm obsessed, and it helped my postpartum time so much that I'm so happy I have it this time during postpartum. So I didn't have it last time in the beginning. I had it a year later, but this time I have it in the beginning. So I think I'm gonna have a very different experience this time. Okay, so it's very simple. I don't do some crazy thing like I have to work out for like an hour every day and I'm dying and blah, blah, blah. It's really simple. My workouts are not that long, straightforward, and I'm gonna tell you guys the details. So when it comes to working out in pregnancy, that can definitely be a challenge because certain things are safe and certain things are not safe. And I'm not a professional, so I can like look up pregnancy workouts, which I did last time. Let me tell you what happened last time. Last pregnancy, I looked up pregnancy workouts, and you know how many I did? Like 2, literally. Like 2. I even bought like someone's whole pregnancy workout program. I never did it because it takes more than that for me to actually keep up with a workout program. And I like to think I'm a pretty like organized, disciplined, on top of it kind of person. I mean, that's what I think most people would describe me as who know me. And I could not keep up with it. I didn't have the motivation until this time when I have Copilot, which is what also gave me the motivation during postpartum to gain my strength back in such an amazing, transformative time in my life. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys because this is something that I was already interested in before they reached out to me. And it's crazy because I wanted to use Copilot when I saw someone's YouTube video about it, and I was like, oh, I really want to sign up for them. And then they reached out to me like a couple weeks after when I was already going to sign up by myself. So I was like, okay, this is meant to be. This is something that I was genuinely interested in and already going to sign up for on my own, and they just happened to reach out to me like right at the perfect time. Okay, so let's jump into what I'm doing. I'm very, very pleased with how this has gone, as I said, because I am way stronger than last time. I have way less pain, I'm more mobile, and I just feel better overall, which is crazy. You wouldn't like, I don't know, I wouldn't have guessed that 2 years later I would feel better this time. And I was having a really rough time in the second trimester, which is not right. That's supposed to be like the easier, better time. I was having a rough time and I was not super mobile like in the beginning because my morning sickness and then sickness in general lasted into the second trimester. So I was just not mobile for a while. and I paid for it. I was getting such bad pain, sciatic nerve pain and SI joint pain. to name just two. There was other stuff going on, but maybe I just blocked it out. So there was some days where I could barely walk by the end of the day, and almost every day for a period of time in the second trimester, I couldn't walk without pain. I remember going down the stairs every time just being like, ouch, 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 ouch. And I remember when things changed, when I got consistent with my exercising, which I'll get into, and how my pain went away, and I was walking down the stairs and I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm in the third trimester now. I'm walking down the stairs with no pain. This feels amazing. So what have I been doing? I've been doing like 3 to 6 workouts a week using Copilot. Copilot is a system. Basically, they use an app that connects you to your personal coach. So it's like you have this personal trainer basically, and you interact with them through the app, and they program all your workouts into the app. And the app is amazing, by the way. It's really great to follow. Before this, I was doing like YouTube video workouts, and there's just something about when you have this app and you're doing the workouts that were created for you, by the way, specifically custom made for you based on exactly what you want. And when you can like see each exercise you're supposed to do, and you wait, and then you're like, okay, I finished that one, next one, or the time runs out or whatever, you can be like, oh, go back. And it's like way more interactive. I mean, YouTube video is not interactive at all. So this is very interactive, just the app portion, not to mention the fact that you have a personal coach. So it's a one-on-one experience. And I do have a special offer for you guys to get you 2 weeks free, so you can all try it out for free. I mean, you're probably gonna love it, so I suggest you try it out. So how it works is you sign up with them and you get a coach, and you do an onboarding call with your coach. Here is me doing my call with my coach, and you talk to them about like what you want to do, your concerns. When I talked to her, I told her like for pregnancy, like she's someone who specializes in this, can make workouts for pregnancy. Like she's not like a random person like, oh, let me just guess what's safe. So you're getting professional workouts that are actually, for me, safe in pregnancy. And I told her like, I can't do super long things. I need stuff that's like 10 to 20 minutes. And I want to focus on this, that, and the other thing, which she already had like knew basically what to work on. But I just, laid it all out there, told her my history, blah, blah, blah. Then she sets up the first workouts, and then I give feedback. It's really cool. After you finish the workout, then the app prompts you to like rate it and say what you thought of it. And then you get the feedback to your coach, and then they can like change things for you. So during that time of like pain, when I was like getting back into working out, I had to cut out certain things like, hey, these like one-legged moves are really hurting me. Can we change this? And can we take this one out and replace it with something else? So I would give her that feedback, and she would totally change it so that I wouldn't have things that I couldn't do, obviously. And I just can't believe how much of a difference I saw when I started getting this like really bad pain. It was really depressing since the second trimester, and the baby also kept being breech, so not head down yet, which is not the biggest deal yet, but to me, I was like, Barrett was head down last time. I feel like I'm doing some things wrong. I feel like I need to like take my activity level a lot more serious, along with some other things I talked about in my preparing for birth video. Go watch that one. But anyway, I decided I had to take it seriously, and I was going to commit myself to exercising at least a couple times a week, doing these workouts, not just my walks. And I was going to be committed, and I was going to do it. So when I did that, the first couple weeks were a little bit rough, but then after the first couple weeks passed, I can't believe like how much of a difference I noticed in my pain levels, my energy, my mental health. It just feels so great, and I feel so accomplished every time I finish a workout, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm this pregnant and I'm working out. I just feel so good about it, and I feel so strong. And there's just like some cool things I notice that show me that I'm way stronger than last time. Like the fact that when I do the arm workouts and I use like the dumbbells, I'm still using like kind of my normal ones. But last time when I started doing those again, I had to start with like 5 pounds or less, which I've never done before. Like only been doing that heavy. I've never had that before. So I really lost so much strength last time. It was really sad, but not this time. So as far as like switching up the workouts and what I do goes, well, they change by like trimester for me, because you can do more in the beginning and less in the end. right now especially. And also she switches it up like every couple weeks. I can't remember how many weeks. And every day of the week has a different thing. I'll show you. So it's like I go through the days of the week and it's like, oh, this is what I'm doing today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And I just have all my custom workouts right there ready for me. Using Copilot, which I've been doing now for almost a year, is the only way I've ever in my entire life been able to be this consistent with workouts. I don't know what it was before. It's like I didn't even have a kid and I could not get the motivation. It's just like, I can't do this. I'm not doing it. I'm too tired, whatever. I'm just gonna lay in bed. But now it's like, in some ways I'm more tired than last time because I mean, I'm older, well, not that much, but I have a toddler now who wakes up every morning and is like, hello, come get me. Can't be like, oh, let me just sleep in. I don't really have that option anymore. And yet I'm so much more consistent because I have this coach guiding me through this. And she's like messaging me like on Mondays, like motivational stuff, whatever. And I can check and be like, oh, can we change this? I can't do this or that, whatever. I don't know what it is, but just that, I think it's that one-on-one thing. It's like low pressure, but like high motivation. It's just working so well for me. And I'm not the only one. Over 75% of Copilot users continue to work out after 100 days, which means Copilot clients are 9 times more successful at achieving their goals. So if you're like me and you're like, I have a difficult time like finding the motivation and actually sticking to something and being consistent, I highly recommend you try this. If you use my link in the description, you can try this out for free for 14 days, 14-day free trial. Try it out, see what you think. I mean, this could be like exactly what you're looking for. It was exactly what I was looking for. Another cool thing was that, so I talked about in my birth prep video that I really paid attention to like spinning babies stuff. And when I was looking at some of that stuff, I would like send some stuff to my coach and be like, hey, can we incorporate this, and this into my daily workouts? And she would put them in. So I would have like spinning babies moves, like the windmill thing. She actually already had that one in before I even asked her to do it. She already had that one in. I think it might've been called something else. And different like stretches, like the cat cow thing, stuff like that. It was really cool to be able to incorporate it. Stuff that I already really wanted to put into my day, having it already programmed into the app. I don't have to think about it. And it was really cool to be able to like customize it in that way. And then for like eating, I don't really have that much to say on that. Basically, I've just been trying to eat nutrient-dense food as much as possible, and then I'll have a craving, and I'll have that. I'm not like beating myself up for anything or anything like that. And I mean, it's going really well. So I'm not doing anything special with eating. I'm just paying attention to like, okay, I need to get fruits and vegetables and protein and blah, blah, blah in my diet. But then that doesn't mean I also can't have something that I'm craving as well. So I just focus on like, I really want to get these things instead of I have to cut out all these things. So to summarize, pretty laid back approach to eating, but I'm focusing on nutrient dense food. I'm staying consistent with my strength training exercises that I have from Copilot, and it's only like 15 to 20 minutes a day of that. And then I'm walking almost every day as well. And that's all. It's nothing crazy. It's not like I have to do these hour-long workouts and that's how I'm staying fit. It's not that. It's really simple, really easy, and I don't have to like find the motivation. There's like almost never a day, which is crazy to say this, that I'm like, oh, I don't want to exercise. It's going to be horrible. I have to force myself and drag myself through this workout. That like never happens. I feel like that used to happen where I'd be like, I don't want to do this. Okay, I'm just not going to do it. But now I'm like, all right, this is gonna be easy. I got the app right here. I use my Apple Watch with it. Let me just select the day. All right, let's start the workout. And then I see it shows like the person doing your first exercise. I'm like, all right, let me do my first exercise. I was like, this is my first exercise. All right, let me do my first exercise, whatever it is. So it's just really easy. That's my summary. But it's thanks to Copilot that I'm able to be consistent. I just know that from years and years and years and years of life. I mean, I'm almost 32. It's really hard for me to stay consistent. I feel like I'm a pretty disciplined person, but it's hard for me to stay consistent without a person there for accountability. If you guys want to try it out for 2 weeks, 14-day free trial, the link is in the description. Give it a try, see what you think. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Not that many videos left until the baby is here. What the but I do have a couple coming out, so don't miss those. See you guys next time.